Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we are at a very busy Bushey, where today, obviously while I'm filming, naturally, they've just decided to put temporary speed restrictions on. I think it's a TSR to, well, he's going quite fast, so I'm going to say 30, 40. 390/11, I believe that's City of Carlisle, in some state. Yeah, there's TSRs, so I can't imagine anything will be coming through at much speed on the fast lines. It only seems to be the fast lines have TSRs. I can't see signage for any of the other lanes. Naturally, just as I got here, some 66s came through. Very sad. Wish they'd have been late, but hey, we should see some other freight as well. They could have even been 90s for all I know, I don't know. But yeah. Hope you enjoy the video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't, and if you haven't already, please do join the Discord. And next thing is stopping or coming through. 7:30. And here, ladies and gentlemen, it looks to be an 807. Yeah, coming this way, they're all sort of slowing down. Very clean 807.03. Yeah, that's the warning for restriction, which means it's in about a mile and a half's time, if TSW is correct. So yeah, it's about a mile and a half away, which means coming the other way, they're speeding up from the TSR, if that makes sense. And also, if you do go transporting, bring fluids with you, like I have there. Fluids, make sure you drink. And coming over there, you can just see the slightest fade of it. It is very blocked, on this platform at least. Is a London Overground service going back to London Euston. I've actually been on this line IRL when I went out with my fridge to do all that train spotting. Really nice trains these, nice air conditioning as well. I would say I prefer the 378s though. I know. What a surprise, but or did I don't know. I didn't get on as many 710s as 378s, but I would say 378s, I think. So off goes, we've got a lot happening here. Off goes at 710. We've got a Pendo crawling through, and then we have a couple of 730s on the Northwestern 730, which will be, yeah. It's not, I wouldn't really call it racing through, it's probably just stops at Watford. 134. Couldn't read what the name plates are, but here are the 730s looking very thin. They don't look like they've even been used. I think it's 216 and 212, the numbers on here. Indeed they are. I think these are 5-car, yeah, they're 10-car train, 5-car units. Nice. Yeah, all the fast stuff is coming through slow today, which is a little bit annoying. I'll have to come back again at some point. 390/125. That lady there is giving me stairs. I'm doing some sort of federal crime, which is interesting. But yeah, do you know what? If people take any notice, there's a speed restriction sign there. Don't know if you can make that out. You definitely won't be able to make the speed out, but you can see the sign. But yeah, do you know what? People that take notice of you and stare at you for doing this sort of thing, fuck them. Like there's a guy in there absolutely staring me down like I'm filming his testicles or something. Fuck them, get a life. And off goes the 730s. Yeah, everyone likes cheeky stairs, I don't really know why. It's interesting, but hey. I wonder if these services are operated with or without guards. I think they'll be without, unfortunately. Oh dear. That is not nice. Brand new 730 and it's caked in graffiti. My camera work's not great, bloody hell. Because I actually can't see the camera, so I couldn't tell you if that's in focus or not. And just down there in the distance is 390, going from some foreign and distant land to, what I'd imagine, London Euston. It's got the windscreen washers on, nice. Well, don't spray me, not going to be sprayed. 39124. Yeah, they're all coming through at a very brisk pace. We have some more 730s. Oh, I nearly tripped over. Lovely. I think this lady might get on the train now, which is good, because hopefully she just stops staring at me. But yeah, one person on this is getting on this station. I think this train only sees one London North Western service an hour. I think it sees 10 services an hour in total, but 8 of them are London Overground, which only terminate round the corner. So to answer my previous question, there's something on the other platform. It's got a Panzer rail. I think that's the Southern service. These are actually guard operated. I did see a guard actually come out once, which was nice. It's good that they value guards at LNWR, because a lot of other companies don't care any less about it. LNWR is also part of GBR. I'm sorry, I was just looking over my shoulder. It is a Southern service. Let me tell you. Let's go over here because you can see 710, and I doubt you can make out the 377, but it is there. There's also an Evero, again coming through at quite a brisk pace. I keep it running though. I think the 710 is. Oh, I think this is the special delivery 807. Nice. I thought the 710 was genuinely going faster than the 807, which would have been quite something. Yeah, it is. I see why that's not in TSW, that is some colour scheme. And we got, 710 269, nice. And literally, as soon as that signal behind me has just gone up to double yellow, now we have another anti-service going through. I wonder which unit this will be. 39047. That scared the living fucking daylights out of me. Do you know what it is? Whenever that happens, I grab onto my phone just because I'm really worried about dropping it. So the camera work will do like a jolt, and it's, honestly, it's the funniest thing ever. It's even funny on other people's videos. But yeah, that scared the living shit out of me. Them things are loud. They're not as loud. They're louder than what they are in TSW. Off goes that 710 around the corner. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a Lumo 222 here. I forgot these even existed. I'm speaking a little bit louder now because there's nobody actually on this side of the station, but I've not seen these before. This looks like it's 2 or 3 carriages longer than the EMR ones. It's going to Stirling. 6-car 222. 222603. Those were not here last time I was here. In 2024? Has it been 2 years? Nearly 2 years since I last came to Bushey. I am sorry, I will come back again. Definitely. I will come back again this year. I'm sure of it. Hopefully if the core route is also local to me, then I can do some filming on the core route that's in TSW7. And coming through now to disturb the piece is a 710 coming into Bushey platform number 2? Yeah, that's platform number 2. Apparently platform number 3, which is there on the far side. There's an overground platform. I'd love to see the overground use it. But yeah, for any of you wondering, if you like struggle with train spotting and the noise, I keep my earphones in. They don't do a lot while recording because my music stops playing once I start recording, but they do help a little bit. Just turn the noise down that little bit, which as an autistic person, that is very, very appreciated. I see something down there that's going to disturb the piece. Apologies for shaky camera work. I see a 390. That doesn't sound very healthy. 710, 378. Hold on. Oh, never mind, it's a 730. Bit different for 379. 390. How many 730s there were. I probably said this with Maverick as well when we went train spotting at North Wembley. But there's so many. But yeah, there's now somebody on the platform, which means we're going to have to turn back my talking a little bit. Yeah, there's so many 730s, and we've done that service to crew on the South and the Trent Valley and trains them all many a time. And now, if the camera focuses, I think these are our first 350s of the day. I'm going to lean up close against this because I don't want to scare the driver away. 374. I don't think you get this different strokes in the same consist. Why can't I speak today? In TSW. But there goes those 350s, probably on a crew to Euston service, I'd imagine. Right, this is definitely a 390, I can tell you that, for free. It is, again, crawling. I don't know what the speed restriction is. I'm tempted to go up there and have a look. But I would guess it's around 40 or 50, based on the speed he's going now. I think that's just 30 there, maybe, I don't know. 390, 123. Going for a very brisk pace. Yeah, the station's starting to get, well, I wouldn't say busy, but it's starting to get a few more people now. But as that goes on its journey, so just had a look down there, and the sign is either 50 or 60 for the TSR. So yeah, it is a very brisk pace. Nothing behind me. Sorry, I realise the camera works very shaky. This is a 12-car 350. I can tell you that. It's a fairly lengthy consist. I'm just so annoyed I missed that freight train. I've got about 50 minutes left here, so there's still time for another one. There's 350, 372. 375 and 368. Looking rather grey. I'm assuming that's what colour they are when they're clean, but I've always known them as sort of a muggy white, but maybe that's because they're never cleaned. 710, 272. And to Watford, with a depot or two, thank you so much. This is why Bushey is a great station, because if you're on this platform, no one's on this platform. So the drivers can see you and give you some times and whistles. It is great. And there it is. To a stop. Nearly got caught out then by some 730s. Nothing behind me, sorry for the camera work. Triple two. Oh, I see something interesting. Never mind, I don't. There's 730s up to Euston. And I have 730s here, but these are the orange variety. The scummy Birmingham variety. There's a lot of announcements here. And here we go, coming up the line is, looks like an 807 to me, with very flicky headlights. Let's actually zoom in so you guys can see it. Or very blurrily see it. Oh, this might be an 805 actually. It's quite small. Yeah, it's 805. 805, 703. Crikey, that could do with a clean. And new bogey by the sounds of it, 'cause it's got a flat wheel on that. It's interesting that the West Midlands 730s are made into 3 3-car sets for 9, and London North Western's are 2 5s for 10. I just thought it was interesting because normally last time we came down here it was only 2 730s to make a 6-car of the West Midlands ones anyway. And comes the next service to London Euston, calling at Harrow and London only. Apparently there are lifts out of order at Harrow, I think it was, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. It is slightly warm on this side of the waiting room. Yeah, and it comes. Honestly, it's going quicker than most of the stuff on the far side. 710, 215. This one could do the thing. Very busy. It's nuts how many trains there are. And they're all just full of people. And coming down now is a 390. And we're going to stand a little bit further back. I really can't see any of this on the camera, so this could be the worst camera work in the world. And if so, I do apologise, but I can't see anything. There's some sort of poppy on it, I think. I don't really know, it's just a mess. City of Northampton, 390,005. Again, looking like it could do with a bit of a green now. Off the B730s. No deathly stares as of yet. Main board. Still none. Still none. Honestly, why does nobody get on the back carriage of the train? I swear it's always the emptiest. Well, that's just where you should get on. And here comes some 377s, and I think there might be... Indeed, there's a 710 over my shoulder.
London Overgrown customer information. Smoking, including e-cigarettes and vaping, or drinking alcohol, is not permitted on any train.
Are e-cigarettes and vaping not the same thing? Anyway. 377 007. No, 377 707. That's better. And thanks for the driver for the toot and the wave. Appreciate it. And off goes the driver of this 710. Off to Euston. 710 269. I do like the sound. Quite rare to see only a 4-car down there. Normally the Watford DCs are all 5s, but obviously not. Let's just move that back so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Here comes the 390 going up to, I don't actually know, 390. It's looking clean on the ends, but knackered in the middle carriages. It's like they couldn't be bothered in the middle. I'm very annoyed. Had the bus not been late, I would have caught that freight train, but anyway, need to stop bitching about it really. And coming in now. Here's the 710. Obviously you can hear a lot of noise. That's probably because of third rail more than anything else. I don't know if you tapped it, you could zoom out. We had to press the button. Anyway. 710 270 again, another 4-car. I wonder where all the 5 cars are. Don't know. That one looks like it's got a new set of rear bogies. Good for it. No. Nearly got caught out then. No one's catching me out today, I'm on the ball. Apparently. I don't know if being half a seat counts as on the ball, but I'm taking it. 730, 223. I have a feeling I might have called one of these a 710 at some point. If so, I apologise. Not so on the ball. Oh dear. It looks like it's just the one unit. Nice. And we have a 390 over here. Anything coming that side? No. So I'll turn your attention to this side. And the station's sort of covered now. I think there might be a cloud above. Yeah, this is a decent breeze. Hopefully from that strawberry. Again, should have really zoomed in so you guys could see what I'm looking at, but hey. What's the importance of decent camera work in one of these videos? 390 has a nameplate on of some kind, but I didn't catch it. I was watching the 730s, which are now on their way off. Sounds like a black cab from the car. Fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Off to Milton Keynes. Again, nearly caught me off guard, but I'm on the ball today. I was just messaging a friend. It is a 390 of some descript. 390 complete with the front window open, and I wouldn't call it dirty, I'd just say a bit dusty. Could do with a wipe, it doesn't need a full deep clean. But yeah, going very, very slowly today. I wonder how late everything is. I wonder. The commuter stuff's probably not that fine, but the Avanti's probably like losing 5-10 minutes because of this. I see an 805 that has a new... Oh, that could be an 807 that's got a new coupler hatch, and it looks... I thought it had its coupler hatch open then. Bit of forward preparation, but as you can see, it's just got a new coupler thing. Interesting, very, very interesting. These units look quite nice. 805 double I do find it weird that they ordered Hitachis. I do, because they can't tilt, and I know everyone says that. And yes, they are more environmentally friendly than the Voyagers, because they can be under the wires and then go to diesel. Or in the 807's case, they can be on wires the whole time. But I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't think the 807 has diesel mode. I think it just has one backup engine. But why are they not tilting? Because you're losing, in some places, like 35 mile an hour compared to a Pendo. It doesn't make any sense. Honestly, you can really put the camera down on this thing. It's the best. I think I've got about half an hour left, 25 minutes. Yeah, I wanted to get about an hour and 20 minutes here. Well, that's what I should have had. Well, I really should have had an hour and 30, but yeah. I should have had a freight train, but oh well. 354 and 122. I don't know when the Birmingham services... Oh, I don't know when the Birmingham services went on the fast lines. I think they go on the fast lines to Milton Keynes. And then once the Milton Keynes services terminate, they probably take over all stops from there and they become the commuter trains. Do you know what I mean? Because then everybody at Milton Keynes can change, if that makes sense. Or maybe they come off just before that, like Leighton Buzzard or something, or Cheddington. No, it'd be Leighton Buzzard, but interesting. And straight afterwards, we have a 390. What is the actual time? I don't know, I can't swipe. And if I swipe too fast, you might end up seeing my face. I think this is Brett. Yes, it is. It's named Brett. For what reason? I do not know. 390. It had a blue nameplate on the side, but I didn't catch it. Oh, hello. 3 lots of 350s going down Chieftain. I think they might be the ones we saw earlier. But he's genuinely going faster than 390. So yeah, the speed restriction is only on the fast lines. Because I think it might be a higher speed on the slow lines. Honestly, you go to stare at a map for 2 seconds and then more things are occurring. Here's a 710 of some sort. I don't know which one came after 269. I'm not too sure. And it's preparing to go. Again, sorry the view is a bit obscure from here on the 710s, but it is what it is. This might be the driver that gave me the depot whistle, you know. Off it goes. Coming to zoom times 1. Yeah, 272. It was the driver. And the sun's come back out again. Lovely. Interesting that only 2 sets of doors on that have the take care to closing doors. I thought they were on all the doors. Anything over my shoulder? No, not yet. There's a double yellow though, so it could be something. Yeah, off goes this 710. It is very, very slow, these 710s. Oh, it's just coming up to a green. Yes, I'll cut the clip now. And just as I say there could be something soon, rather shortly, here comes the 390. I thought just then I could hear a 66 yinging away, but unfortunately, I can't. I'm just imagining things. It's the trauma of the 66 that wasn't to be. Here comes 152. I don't know if we saw this one earlier. I highly doubt it, considering that we haven't been there that long. But I feel like we've seen a number definitely similar. But yeah, through it goes. Signal's not changed to red, even though it's gone through it. Does it wait for the back of it to go through? Yeah. I think there it goes. Goodbye. Had a couple minutes silence then, and now it looks like 2 trains coming at once. And again, I think whatever's on the slow, it's quicker than whatever's on the fast, which is 390, and I think it's some 730s maybe. But yeah, through comes 391. Just turned around at the wrong point to that nameplate. Oh, and here it is again. Turning that very badly with the E730. I was going to say it's been quiet for a little minute. And here comes a set of 350s. Almost forgot to commentate them, but yeah. It's been a while since anything's been on this down. Up fast rather, because it's towards London. 350, 123. And 112. I see something rather interesting, but I have a feeling it's going to get blocked. So there it is. A 378. That might be the most interesting spot of the day. Because they don't often do the Watford DC, but they do occasionally. And this is one of those occasions. And there's, what do you call them? 730s. So a turn of 391.24 and 378.221. I was hoping it would be 378.710, considering that we saw 710.378 earlier, but I don't think their numbers go that high. And any minute now, the 730 should be over. Start to leave. There we go, and then leaving. 378's gone around the corner as well. Anybody staring at me like I'm committing some sort of cardinal sin? Yes, there's one person. 208 and 233. Again, another stair. Another stair. 3. Three stairs, as if I was doing some sort of sin. Bloody hell. People are funny. People are very, very funny. Oh, and here is a Lumo Meridian and a 710. Here comes this Lumo 222. Or here 2226 of some kind, I think. These are interesting. 222601. I think that said Lumo comforting your planet. Which, considering that there's wires above and you're running a diesel train, I'm not sure about that. Although they said that they do plan to order some 803s for this route. So, yeah, maybe one day. And here is 710-270. That smells really nice though, I can't lie. Maybe diesel, but God, does it smell nice. And I know that they're not considered voyagers, but I'm going to consider it voyagers back on the West Coast Main Line. What would you guys say? They're not really considered voyagers, are they? But we can consider them whatever we want to be. Where's that plane? I don't know. I think we're in the flight path or something. No, Stansted's not horrendously far from here. It's a fair way if you were to go by bus or by car. But in plane, it's probably not that. That's not even a plane, that's a fucking helicopter. Don't think you can see it. But yeah. I see an Evero. I do. I see an 807. It's a long old boy. I want to do a video where I compare stations and TSW to how they are in real life and use IRL footage. So that was one of my main reasons for coming here again. So I could compare it to the Evero timetables. 807004. Yeah, because last time I was here, the 807 weren't properly in service. I think they were testing, but I don't think I saw any of them. Here is 390. Is this 125? No, 124. Again, that was City of something. I might even go as far as to say that's City of Glasgow, but I'm not 100% confident. Yeah, they are nice, those 390s though. Not nice enough to the point where I want one in my back garden, it might take up a bit of room. And this could be our last train, as I've only got like 5 or so minutes here. Here is a Southern 377, I think it might be 707 again. Indeed it is. I keep going to ×2 zoom. Oh, there we go, all the way to ×4 for you. Yeah, this video is probably not going to be very long, but what's it, quality over quantity, I suppose. Yeah, last time I went spotting on the main line, I was with Maverick on the West Coast Main Line, and there was things everywhere, 805s, 807s on the slow line and stuff. And maybe this could have been why, because of this speed restriction and the fact everything was delayed, and there could have possibly even been signalling faults as well. Here is 008. And just behind it should be an 80. Yeah, it's an Avanti. It looked like our whole train's on there for a second. 807003. The 2 tones from the driver. Thank you very much. I don't know if that's going to be the last clip. I say that like every clip. But yeah. Nearly just knocked over my water bottle. I'm coming through. Here is an Avanti West Coast service. This probably is going to be the last clip of the day. But yeah, here it comes. Fairly decent pace. I'm assuming this one hasn't stopped at Watford. 39132. Oh, didn't get the nameplate again. Yeah, if this is the last clip, thank you very much to everybody for watching. Please do like, where's my thumb? There it is. Like and subscribe, and yeah, join the Discord, please. We're getting more members. We do have Discord competitions and stuff like Trends and World. That's quite nice. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time at Bushey, but I do want to come back here, and I do want to do a lot more train spotting, especially now that I've got the time off. You know, I'm not in education of any kind. Work doesn't actually take up too much of my time. So yeah, when I'm not, I will try and do more IRL content compared to TSW content, because TSW is slightly boring me, I won't lie. I won't go into all the details, but yeah, I do have some nice plans. Like, I want to go with a mate and do the Cambridge busway, which would be nice, or do some train spotting on the East Coast Main Line Hertford Loop. But yeah, please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. We are so close to 400 subscribers, and also drop some comments in if you've got any questions, because I'm going to do a Q&A, kind of cringe, but yeah, Q&A for 400 subs special. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now. Go on then, I'll treat you to one last capture. As you can see, I'm literally just walking down the platform, but how could we say no to a trio of 7s that is Canada, 227. I want to say that was 232. No, it was 222. And here is a 390 of sorts. Again, that's the other little shit at me. There's 117. What an incredible catch this is. Something about beer on the side of there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thank you very much to the driver who left a wave or a tone or a depot whistle. It is really, really greatly appreciated, and it does make doing this all more fun. I now have to run for a bus. Goodbye.